Hello and welcome to our second ever vlog.
G'day.
He's John.
And he's Wayne.
Yep.
Should have practiced that.
We should have practiced that a little bit. Yeah, so some of you were actually checking out the last vlog, which was quite cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I was quite surprised that people actually tuned in to watch
More
it.
than just my mum, although she was very excited.
And more than my family, which I told all to watch anyway as well.
Do we have any hits at all?
Yeah, we've had more than 50.
More than
50 in like less
Do
than
you
a
mean
week.
61?
About 61.
About
Not that we're counting.
Approximately 61 people.
We're not counting.
And it wasn't us every time. Anyway, enough of that. That's hardly going to break world records, is it?
Yeah. Let's talk about last week.
Oh,
What happened
last week. Yeah. Well, we started off with a number of things, but I suppose the standouts were we're sorry as a starter if you turned up on Wednesday and went to skip Alpha because it actually wasn't on.
We were just lying on the last vlog, weren't we?
Generally, what we say is factually correct, but probably you want to check some of the schedules we put out just to make sure we're not talking complete rubbish.
Yeah, which we did a fair bit of last time.
Yeah.
I mean, the last vlog was 12 minutes of recording.
We edited it for you.
We just chatted absolute rubbish for the majority of it. I mean, even the times we thought we were being serious was absolute rubbish.
Yeah,
most
I
of the
think
time.
we may have started off in the same vein again today. So there's a good chance that we'll.
Even the bus, we said that was going to be there on Friday, and it wasn't actually there at all.
But anyway, stuff that did actually happen last week. Thursday night was quite unusual.
Yeah, Thursday night we had. Well, it was going to be a film night, wasn't it? It was originally a film night.
Ellie Palmer phones up. Can you do a sleepover? And I just couldn't think of an answer that wasn't stupid.
Exactly. I know. Yeah. As youth workers, you just want to do it, and then after you really regret it, don't you?
Yeah. Well, part timer here after the sleepover. He had a sleep on Friday afternoon. Shocking. You can tell he's an intern.
I'm an old man. Clearly getting old. If I'm sleeping in the afternoon, you were a dial and just worked all
Just
day.
keep on going.
What was your shift? 32 hours.
36.
36. All right.
Just, 35 and a half.
Easy.
Who's counting?
That's the typical youth worker kind of hours, isn't
But it was good fun. We had some games. Well, the hide and seek in the dark was probably the highlight.
That was so scary.
This
That was
one-
horrible. I hate the dark, and I couldn't. I literally, it was
A
petrified.
bit pathetic, really. Some of the 13-year-old girls were braver than him.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
all of them.
the scariest one was going in the attic upstairs in the Connect room,
Yeah.
and I felt someone's knee, and I was like, "I know you're there. Just come
Do you want
out."
to do an impersonation of what you did? Actually,
No, there was a lot of
This
screaming.
was Hands probably come
It was
out.
John Hancock as well, and he's
Well,
he's scary in daylight. Never mind.
that's
Brainstorm was really interesting. That was in Stockport. You had Andy Smith doing the musical worship.
You sure it was Stockport? Was it not Stalford Keys?
Was it Salford?
I don't think you know where you were. You did.
I wasn't driving. I definitely went. Obviously.
Actually incorrect again. We're gonna have to
Another lie.
apologise
I'm
next
sorry.
week. Next
I'm really sorry. Yeah. That was out there. That was really different. I mean, you think when
Is that diplomatic for crazy?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you say prayer, I think a lot of our guys thought there was going to be a lot of quiet and standing around, reflection, chilling out. It definitely wasn't that. It was so loud, and people were just screaming out, shouting out. Some people on the floor just like crying. It was really different. Sophie Turner, who went, so it's a little bit like your Holy Spirit times at Soul Survivor, where it's very different. But yeah, Andy Smith was leading musical worship. That was great. The only song I recognised was Happy Day. All the other ones really experimental and different. Not in a bad way, that's not a bad thing, it was really cool.
Okay.
And the guy on the DVD who did the massive prayers, like I was saying to you, in the Bible in a year you get these prayers from Solomon that just got page after page. That guy was just reeling these prayers off, it was great. There was dancing as well. There was a lot of dancing, a bit of dancing, a bit of boogie. A bit of jumping, it was more jumping in my case.
Fair enough. Probably wise.
Pushing out the shapes.
And then the Sunday stuff?
Sunday stuff. Oh yeah! I went to Lynn Baptist Church, you didn't. I went to Lynn Baptist Church. Sorry, you were at
Sounds like I did very little this week.
I'll make up for it in a minute. I went to Lynn Baptist Church this week. I've got a shout out for Abby and Mary, who were my tour guides. They were brilliant actually.
Oh, cool.
They've been coming to Impact a lot, and they've actually been talking about Impact at the front of their church.
Oh, nice.
Which is
Well
cool.
done,
It's
Abby
really
and Mary.
cool. Yeah. That
You
is,
knew? All the way in Lim? What's that, like 5 miles away?
I know that's a way out, isn't it? Well out there. But no, that was excellent. You've got the guy like Simon, who heads up voice there. You've got Mark Intstone. It sounds a little bit like Flintstone, but it's Intstone, isn't it?
I know the
It'd be
man.
cool if he was Flintstone, wouldn't it?
Looks a bit like Fred Flintstone actually, think about it.
That's controversial.
No, look at him. Sorry,
You're on
Mark.
camera, you might well be watching this. So
Mark,
you might get a dig
I know Mark.
next time. He's bigger than you.
He is bigger than me.
So
As is Fred Flintstone.
Mark, you've got permission to say
Youth Alpha was ace, of course, always is. You guys who come on a Sunday night.
What was the theme?
It's all about prayer.
Mm.
We had Liam and Joel and people up at the front doing impressions of farting
Not Brummies.
and
Oh, right.
going to the toilet and stuff like that.
Did he do his special one, Liam?
There was a few Brummy expressions. Yeah.
There's a surprise.
So But I mean, the day did end in a Y, so he's bound to do a Brumming press. Next week, this week coming up, today. It's Monday.
Tonight.
Go on.
Today is Monday, which means...
I'm going to Deacon's for a really dull meeting.
No, I was going to say it's Impact Day.
Alright, it's Impact Day. Sorry, I have to go to Deacon's meeting, it's dull. But you get to go to the Impact stuff and I don't.
Yeah, well, I'm not actually going to the Impact stuff this week because it's my week off.
Oh yeah?
So, literally, I'm doing
Don't
nothing.
know why we're doing this today, actually, because he's part-time.
I'm advertising all the things I'm not going to be doing this week.
I'll do some of them.
You'll do some things. Yeah, it's Worship Workshop tonight, back at the Methodist Church, 7:30 till 9:30.
Which is that direction?
Which is, I think it is actually, that's quite good.
Which helps you a lot on camera, I imagine.
Yeah, because I remember looking in the last vlog and I was saying about prayer. You join us for prayer next week. That was like pointing into the future. So the future's that way, the past is that way.
The past is that way. Yeah. Not that
that's
way.
like you.
It's
That's
that
like
way.
you're
I'm
oldest in the past and the future.
Yeah. Future Monday tonight.
Worship Workshop. The guys will be looking at Awesome God, and the
Holy,
girls,
holy, holy,
the
holy,
girls
holy.
will be singing Holy, 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 a cappella. Which is going to be interesting. That'll be quite cool. And the drama guys are going to be cooking up something special for the next Impacts as well. John Hancock's going to be heading out. I think John Hancock and Johnny Price are going to be taking responsibility for that. So if anything goes dramatically wrong,
all their fault.
Blame them.
All their fault.
Not me.
John,
definitely not John.
It's all the other John's faults, not mine. Yeah,
it's always John's.
Nothing.
If in doubt, John.
Tuesday you're off.
That's what I'm
I'm at college, which is that's quite dull to be honest. So nothing happens on Tuesday.
It's not
for
Impact
Tuesdays.
related, so sorry.
Wednesday.
Skate Alpha is actually on.
Yeah.
This Wednesday.
So we believe.
So we heard, yeah.
You believe us.
Yeah.
Well done.
But it probably is best checking with Dan G and Sam Roberts,
Yeah.
really, isn't it? Because they actually do it. So, you know.
But it is on. It is on. We're
Yeah.
led to believe.
I suppose it
Thursday.
depends on the weather as well, doesn't it?
Thursday, because I think this is getting on. Do you know what? It's lunchtime already. I want my dinner. Thursday, Impact Youth Club. If you're quite little, say between the age of
Oh, yeah, not little as in people.
10 and 14.
Because like Anna Palmer's little. But,
Oh, that's
you know,
true. And
If
she's
she
not
went,
welcome.
she'd feel a little bit out.
I mean,
out
we
of
like
place.
her, but she's what, 20? So this is more for if you're aged 10 to 14 on a Thursday night. And Friday we've got BYP Broomies as usual, 8:45. But before that, at 7:15 we're actually meeting, and we're going to Unite, and I'm going to come forward to
Go
watch
on,
it.
give it a zoom in.
And this is Unite this week. And it's at 7:15 we're meeting. We're going for Maccas as usual. We'd love to have you there. Unite is a Christian youth event, one of the best ones in Warrington. Well, that's what I'm going to tell you. We've got a couple of things. We said Bible in a year last year, but we'd really encourage you also.
Last
Week. We'd really encourage you, if you haven't got Bible in a year, we've got about 30 copies of this, which is God 360, which is 120 experimental devotionals. What does that mean? That means like you could do maybe 2 or 3 of these a week. If you're not good at doing something every day like the Bible in a year, maybe 2 or 3 a week of these would be really good. They're really cool, quite different. They're not just your bog standard Bible readings, but they are obviously getting you into the Bible at the different points of it and challenging you as to where God is in the life.
It's not thick either, is it? And
Yeah.
you know, on some pages it's not even got right in the whole way. I mean, look at that page.
I mean, I've got 30 copies.
Nothing.
So if you really want one, I don't want you to just come and say, I'll take one if you're not going to read it, but you can have one if you really want one. We've got loads available and we'd be very keen for you to have them because they're really good. And that's all for us.
I think that's about it. I think we've done quite well today.
I think that's about 20 minutes.
It's definitely not 20 minutes. The last one felt a long while.
If we got 61 last week, I reckon we're lucky if we get 6 on this one.
It was the start of the vlog, but yeah, please keep checking it out, and we hope that the information's been of some use, if any use whatsoever, or at least you've had a bit of a giggle.
And hasn't wasted your whole week watching it.
No, sorry, you don't get this time back. That's part of the deal with the vlogs. You kind of give that time up
Thanks very
to
much.
watch it.
We'll see you next week.
We always do this. Final things. Facebook.
And one more thing.
Keep checking out the Facebook site. John is going to be updating, aren't you?
Yes.
You are going to be updating.
Yes.
I'm going to keep texting you
Yeah,
and say update. The people need to know information.
That'll be a good holiday.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll keep updating you. But other than that,
We're done.
keep safe. How do we end typically?
We just say goodbye because my phone's ringing. On that bombshell.
Yes.
Goodbye.
And the camp waves. Apparently, people really like the
Bye.
camp waves. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
Hello.
Sounds Mr. Cool.
It is. How can I help? Oh, hiya. Oh, hello? Hello?
That was John trying to interrupt the vlog. He wants to get on it, doesn't he?
Hello?
It's just ridiculous.
John Hancock.
Yeah. I love skating him on camera, it's great.